Heckin' hello to everybody out there. Welcome to the infirmary, because your boy is kind of sick, and that's why I didn't record this last week, and that's why I didn't record power rankings. So you're gonna have to work with me while I die through this video. But anyway, shout out to the music real fast. Mew More. Never played Professor Layton's, but this is a Professor Layton song, and Mew More sick, so this song's sick, obviously. This week it is a doubles week versus the Nuzlocke King, who is also a YouTuber, so I'm going to link his YouTube channel, and he actually did analysis from this video, from this battle as well, and his is like 4 minutes 33 seconds long. So after you're done watching this, definitely go check his channel out, and he does lots of Nuzlockes, so definitely go give the man a sub, give the man a view. Really cool dude. So this team right here, if I can direct your attention to it, and he's got a pretty offensive team going on here. You know, he's got the Mimikyu and the Garchomp and Excelgor. So in singles, it really translates to a hyper offensive team with like an Excelgor lead, but in doubles, this is not. I always do this crap, you know. This is week one. The most professional YouTuber. Every single video I say it. I'm sorry, I sound weird. Hey, deal with me. I'm sick, okay? Alright. This is his team right here with the Mega Manectric. You guys are about to look at that and be like, none of these mons were on his team. What are you talking about? And I'd be like, okay, alright, calm down, work with me here. So, Mimikyu, Suicune. Suicune's an amazing doubles mon. He doesn't have the Excelgor anymore. Hitmontop. Yo, he has so much Intimidate. Mega Manectric, Hitmontop, Tauros. That is 3 Intimidators here, and I don't have anything to take advantage of that. So I was afraid to bring any physical attackers. So that actually translates really well to doubles. Mimikyu, Suicune, also really good doubles mons. Yuxi, but he doesn't really have anything to take advantage of Trick Room, so I didn't really think he was gonna bring that. But Hitmontop's another great doubles mon. So he has a couple good doubles mons and lots of Intimidate. So this is what he brought though. He brought Hitmontop, Mega Manectric, and Tauros, and spoiler alert, none of them had, well, obviously Mega Manectric does, but he didn't put Intimidate on any of his mons, so I'm like, dang it, I like specifically tried to avoid physical attacks because of this. But let's just start the battle. Let's just jump into it. So he leads Hitmontop and Magmortar, and I lead Crocodile and Aromatisse. Not a great lead for me, but I did want to get off the Intimidate. And I figured he would double into the Crocodile, so I wanted to get Giratina in because neither of these mons can really hurt Giratina, and I just wanted to protect Crocodile while he attacked it. And then I want to get my Aromatisse in because Aromatisse can kind of keep my Giratina healthy. I got Heal Pulse. I didn't go through my team at all, guys. I am so sorry. I'm so stupid. Aromatisse got Trick Room and Moonblast and Heal Pulse, and Giratina is just going to be Shadow Balling, and it's got Draco Meteor and Protect, and I don't even know what the last move is. I'm sick, work with me. So anyway, Outrage on Tauros. He actually has Dragonium Z, so I'm really happy he didn't Dragonium Z me, and I'm really happy this Giratina lived right there. Also, I got Thunderbolt paralyzed right there. What turn was that? Like 2 turns ago? If you're watching the match, you're probably watching it better than I am. Aromatisse gets paralyzed by a Thunderbolt, which is just unfreaking lucky. I'm not a fan of the yellow color, because every time I'm paralyzed, I swear, like, you're supposed to be able to attack like 2/3 of the time, or like 3/4 of the time or something, and I swear I attack like 1/4 of the time when I'm paralyzed, and it's just so annoying. So, and that's from a Thunderbolt too. He didn't even like Thunder Wave me. He got it off a Thunderbolt, which is like 10% chance, and I was so unhappy about that. And I was like, I was playing I wasn't like playing tilted because of it, but I was like sitting here like clicking buttons. I was, oh dude, I can't believe that just happened to me. I'm the most unlucky person in this entire world. Okay, so wanted to get Giratina out of there because I didn't want him to be outraged and then Ice Beamed. In old generations, I feel like Outrage in doubles would go to a random target. I don't know if I just got really unlucky or if that's not how it works anymore. I should have checked on that. But I just want to switch out Giratina just in case, and I didn't even check the mechanic during the match. I was just like, whatever, I'm gonna move. I want to get Rotom in here. And I was like, you know what, it doesn't matter because I can just heal Pulse Rotom and keep him safe anyway. And guess what? Nah, you can't heal Pulse Rotom because... Alright, well, it didn't happen this turn, did it? No, I guess... Oh, no, I did. I healed Pulse Rotom and it didn't get it because it was paralyzed. I was like, dang it. And I also have to be careful about Thunderbolting this Suicune because he's got a Manectric on the field. Or he can switch in his Manectric, and before he Mega Evolves, it's Lightning Rod. So, I'm like, this Suicune is just so hard to kill because of that. And it's just a problem. So there's another one. Like, I tell you guys, I get paralyzed all the freaking time. So Giratina hasn't died yet. He's got undefined kill-death ratio because he's got just an inordinate amount of kills and no deaths. And I'm trying to keep my boy up here. I'm trying to keep him high in the ranks. So I heal pulse him on that turn, and he doesn't get the heal pulse because Aromatisse keep freaking like he's in a wheelchair and can't give the heal pulse to the Rotom or the Giratina. Thankfully he got the Trick Room off, but Aromatisse is currently not pulling its weight because it got paralyzed and is like sitting on the field just fat and not attacking. So very upset with Aromatisse this match. Still was very useful. Thank you, Aromatisse. He did get one heal pulse off and the Trick Room. But just really unfortunate with the Paras here. And that sucks because I really just wanted to get my wanted to get my Giratina healthy. So right here I switch out into Celesteela because I'm like, okay, he can't really hurt Celesteela too much, and if he has Calm Mind, to this point we saw a Tailwind, Ice Beam, Calm Mind on Suicune, so I was like, okay, last move's probably like Water move, so I can just come out with Celesteela and Leech Seed him and we can take care of Suicune no problem. Shows that he's Tailwind, Calm Mind, Ice Beam, Sub, and I was like, that sucks, dude. Like, that is such a lame set for me. I mean, I guess in hindsight he can't really like hurt Scizor much, but the last thing I needed is a freeze on Scizor, dude. That would stink. And Scizor only had Bullet Punch. I didn't have anything. It was SD, Roost, Protect, Bullet Punch. So I mean, I guess I could have tried to get to like +6 with Scizor and Bullet Punch him to death, but I was just sitting here like, this is going to be a big problem because I don't know how I kill this freaking Suicune. So I was like, alright, Celesteela, GG, but you gotta pop out of there now. So I get paralyzed again. Everything's freaking wonderful. I don't get the Moonblast off on Suicune because of it. I think I actually Moonblast the Tauros maybe, which would have been good to get that damage off. Aromatisse paralyzed again. Stop getting paralyzed, dude. Now he's like paraflinching me. I was like, freaking what the heck, dude? And I can't even break the sub with Thunderbolt. Thankfully, he breaks through paraflinch and gets off the Trick Room, but I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. So I keep Hydro Pumping here because I'm like, I can't Thunderbolt the Suicune because he's gonna bring out his freaking Manectric and then get the plus boost, and I'm like, I am not gonna do well here. So I decided to Thunderbolt him there for damage, and I'm like, every other turn I'm like, okay, every other turn I'm gonna predict the Manectric to come out on the Thunderbolt. So he doesn't want me to break his sub. Thankfully, I predict that. Aromatisse finally dies. Like, I'm sad that Aromatisse died. If Aromatisse did not get paralyzed, Aromatisse would have put in so much work during this match, and it would have been so much better. Giratina would have been in a better position. Everybody would have been in a better position. And, dang it, but thankfully, Moonblast did get off, Hydro Pump did get off, and Hydro Pump did hit. Thankfully, I didn't miss my Hydro Pumps this match. That would have sucked, but that's awesome because we get rid of Manectric, and that gives me the ability to actually freely Thunderbolt this Suicune sub. And I also know that he doesn't have Protect, so he can't really protect anything about this. So I bring out Crocodile because I'm like, we have one more turn of Trick Room, and I know he's just gonna try to kill my Crocodile. So I can go for just a Protect for the last turn, and then I know I'm faster than both of these things, and I can knock off next turn. I don't know why I didn't Earthquake. This is definitely a misplay on my part. I was afraid that the Earthquake wouldn't break the sub if he was like a super fat Suicune, but like I'm Life Orb, I think, and like I already Thunderbolted the sub, so it was already weakened, so I definitely could have gone for Earthquake here and done some big damage to everything on the field here, except Rotom, which is floating, obviously. So kind of a misplay for me to knock off there, but you know, I made the play, and that's that. So anyway, Krookodil's dead, and Krookodile would have been great to have because these Earthquakes would have been super powerful. And anyway, from here on out, I was like, if I can kill Suicune, I think I should be good to go through the rest of his team. Even if I'm left with like 2 steals against Magmortar, I think I can still kind of clutch it out with like Protects with Scizor and like Leech Seed, because Magmortar's already weakened down to like 46% of its health. So if I chip it a little bit more, I can kill it with Bullet Punch or something. But I was like, first things first, kill this damn Suicune. Thankfully it doesn't have Protect, so I don't really have to predict with it. But I was like, get out of here, dude. Like, get out. I had to Draco Meteor because I figured he was going to kill me this turn. And like, Draco Meteor, Thunderbolt does not kill him. And now, freaking, because of the unluckiness of Aromatisse earlier in this match, Giratina had its first death this season. So congratulations to Nuzlocke King for the first person to give Giratina a death. I was really hoping he would have an undefined kill-death ratio this whole season. But first death of the season, unfortunately, because his partner in crime, Aromatisse, got paralyzed and put in a wheelchair. So that's really not cool. Gonna have Scizor come out here. Scizor can eat Mach Punch for days, run faster than Suicune, and the big reason I Draco Meteored and Thunderbolted is I was like, even if I don't kill this Suicune, I will put it out of the range where it can sub, and I can hopefully come kill it next turn. So I get Scizor in here, and I take the opportunity, because I know he can't kill me, to set up a Sword Stance so that I can easier kill this Magmortar that's gonna come out. So double Protect, I don't know why. I think in the heat of the match, I was like, oh, Hitmontop can fake out, but he definitely can't fake out. Like, I should have just protected the Scizor and attacked with Rotom. Kind of dumb of me, because now I risk the miss with Hydro Pump. So that was another misplay on my part. I was definitely playing tilted because of, obviously, the Aromatisse. I was playing tilted from that, so I made a couple of bad plays here. But, thankfully, that all works out fine, and Bullet Punch will almost take out the Beyblade, and I do have the Ipapa Berry, so Rotom can live easily and kill off that Magmortar. Even if I missed, Rotom would have still been alive to go for it next turn, and I think Scizor and Celesteela could still take care of Magmortar, and honestly, a +2 Bullet Punch might have been able to kill a Magmortar, because Scizor is just crazy. So anyway, really good match to the Nuzlocke King. Check out his channel. I was thinking I was gonna lose it. I was like, if you watch his video, he's like, I'm just playing for differential, and he's got like a Suicune behind a sub, like +5, and I'm like, I can't kill this dude. And I was like sweating. And that's the good thing. Like, if you play with the assumption that you have nothing to lose, then you can really give it your all and not play tilted, and then that's when you play your best, in my opinion. Because if you're playing there and you're like, I'm going to lose, if you're like constantly like, I'm gonna lose, oh, people are gonna look at me and like, oh, I'm gonna lose and stuff like that. If you're talking yourself down, that's not good. But if you're playing from a point where you're like, I'm gonna lose, but because I think I'm gonna lose, I have nothing to lose, I don't fear it, I can just like play straightforward, I think you play so much better then. And I think Nuzlocke King had like a great example of that. Like, I think he played really well, honestly. I think he made a lot of good plays. Definitely think there were a couple things that he could have changed, but like that Suicune, I think he played awesome. I think he brought an awesome set, and I was really afraid I was gonna lose. But anyway, 10-0 after that match. Scary one. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope I didn't cough too much or sound too stupid in this video. But anyway, peace, gang.